Hello friends, in my earlier video on Ganpati Bappa, we had learned 5 different and very unusual stories about Ganpati Bappa's birth and why he had an elephant head, and we could learn so much from him. And we had also learned how he came to be Ganadhipati and Vignaharta. So today I'll be telling you a story about how he became the god of wisdom and knowledge, Buddhi Pradayak also. And next I'll be telling you about why on Ganesh Chaturthi you cannot see the moon. Otherwise you'll have false allegations put upon you. So the curse which Ganeshji gave to the moon, that I'll be telling you. That also tells us not to be proud of our appearance and not to make fun of other people's appearance. The first story tells about the importance of respecting your parents and how to use your wit to overcome any obstacles. I'll also be telling about the spiritual significance. Yesterday, in earlier video, I told about the social and cultural significance of Ganesh Chaturthi. Today, I'll be telling about the spiritual connect of this festival. How he came to be known as the god of wisdom. Although it's said that he has an elephant head, which is signifying knowledge and wisdom, and his long ears are also for listening to the troubles of his devotees. But what happened was all the goddesses, gods and goddesses, they came and they asked Vishnuji and Shiva that how to decide who is the best of all, who should be the first to be worshipped, and who is the most intelligent of us all. So Lord Shiva said, okay, whoever will circumambulate the earth 3 times and come to Lord Parvati's feet first will be called as the first worshipped god. So everybody went on their vehicles and started circumambulating the universe. But their vehicles were very fast also. Ganeshji had a very simple dinka mouse. So what he did was, he was very intelligent. He simply took 3 rounds of Shiv and Parvati ji with folded hands. He went around them 3 times and said, okay, I have circumambulated the earth, the universe, because my parents are my universe. So Lord Shiva became so happy with his wit, his wisdom, and his devotion to parents that he said, okay, now you'll be known as the god of knowledge and you'll be the first one everybody will worship. He became the god of all ganas. Another very interesting, the Chaturdashi, the birthday of God, Ganesha, you are not supposed to watch the moon. Otherwise there will be a curse, and curse is that if anybody who sees moon that day will face an false allegation, mithya kalank. That is how, remember Lord Krishna, he was falsely alleged to have stolen the Samyantak money. Why it happened? Because he had seen the moon. And why this curse is there? That's a very, very interesting story. Lord Ganeshji is he has an elephant belly, a big belly. And he's so fond of modaks. So there had been a feast and he had filled his whole stomach with a whole load of modaks. And he was going slowly at night to his Lord Shiva's place. But what happened was that at night there came out a snake, and the mouse, Dinka the mouse, he was afraid, he just ran away. Ganeshji fell down on the earth and all his modaks from his stomach came out. So, seeing this, the moon god started laughing. He was very proud of his beauty, and I'm seeing the big belly falling off and all. So he started making fun of God Ganesha. So God Ganesha became so angry. He said, okay, you are so proud of your beauty now. I curse you that you'll be black and not be seen by anyone. Now, that also was a big problem. Then he started pleading for mercy. Then God Ganesha said, okay, I cannot take back the curse fully. So you will be going from full moon to null and again becoming full moon. So that is why the phases of the moon are there. Full moon, waning and waxing. So, and he said, but on my birthday, anyone who sees you will have this curse of false allegations put on him. And the only way to remove that curse, if you accidentally see the moon on Ganesh Chaturthi, is that you hear the story of Lord Krishna and Samyantak Mani. So that takes away the bad effects of the curse. So there are thousands of very interesting stories which Lord Ganesha, our cute little Ganpati Bappa, is associated with. He came down on earth to bring Goddess Parvati on back to Kailash. So Ganesh Chaturthi has started, and during these 10 days people make clay or mud Ganeshas, or they bring home Ganeshas and they worship them, put them on a pedestal, do their aarti. On Ganesh Chaturthi day they bring and keep for 1, 3, 5, 7, 11 days, and then immerse in water. But nowadays we have to protect the environment also, so we should be making clay or mud Ganeshas at home. You can put seeds inside them and they'll flower beautifully if you immerse them in your garden. So remember to do that, and make lots of sweets and modak and jaggery, because these are Lord Ganesha's favorites. And you keep him either for 1, 3, 5, 7 or 10 river ocean on the 11th day. That with that Ganpati Bappa Moria Pudhya Varshe Lokarya, meaning O Lord, to bless us, come again early next year. Very high spiritual significance also, that it is that he is inside us. He is the Om Brahma. He is the Om. Om is our own breath and Pran is Om. So he is inside us, but it is a symbolism of that we want to see him in the God form. So he comes down for 10 days and then we send him back again, and we try to immerse him in us in that time. Param Brahma means, and imbibing him inside is imbibing all his values, which are inside us. We just need to focus on them and bring them outside. So there are so many interesting stories which we can know and learn from about Ganeshi. And also I have to tell you about why he is having one task. So do stay with me, subscribe and like and press the bell icon, because during these 10 days till Anant Chaturdashi, I want to let you people know all about Ganesha, our Ganpati Bappa. Thank you. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Celebrate with safety. Stay safe. Ganesha is with you always at home.